This program provides education, not advice. Sponsors pay a fee for endorsements and interviews. See the truthayf.com disclosure page for details.
This is where technology, innovation, and personal finance come together.
This is the truth about your future with Rick Edelman. Brought to you by Global X ETFs, dedicated to providing investors with unexplored intelligent solutions.
It's Thursday, December 28th. I get lots of emails, lots of postings from listeners like you on all of my social media accounts, and we have a special section on our website called Ask Rick, where you can send me your questions, and I'm happy to send a reply, and we post all your questions and all my replies on the site. You can send your questions in as well anytime you like to askrick@thetruthayf.com, and we've got a link to that in the show notes for you, where you can also take a look at everybody else's questions and my answers to them as well. But there are two particular questions that I got from listeners lately that I want to bring to your attention right here. And it's because I kind of get this question a lot, particularly in various themes or what have you. But I just wanted to share them with you because so many people ask me questions along these lines. Just two of them. Here's the first one. I wish the best for Rick Edelman and the stock market. However, I'm not going to follow the Bitcoin or shitcoin cult. Really? Did he say that? The best use case for the cryptocurrency cult is to just play video games and learn from Gary Gensler, Jamie Dimon, and Warren Buffett on Bitcoin. Join the cult if you wish, but comparing Bitcoin to the invention of automobiles is an exercise in hilarity. One has a use case, the other is a cult with Bitcoin acting as God. My goodness gracious, what a strong statement. Well, I get that kind of criticism pretty frequently. There are a number of folks who remain crypto haters out there who believe that this is nothing legitimate and who think that the whole thing is nothing but a scam. If it ain't a fad, it's a fraud. So what I've learned to do long ago, because I've been involved in the crypto space since 2012, so we're pushing 12 years that I've been involved in this, I've learned long ago to largely ignore what people say and instead focus on what they do. So this writer highlighted three people in particular: Gary Gensler, the chair of the SEC, Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan, and Warren Buffett, the world's most famous and successful investor. All three of them are very vocal in their opposition to crypto. So they say that anyway, but let's take a closer look. Gary Gensler has already approved Bitcoin futures ETFs and a couple of dozen other crypto ETFs, and we're all widely expecting him to very soon approve spot Bitcoin ETFs. So he might say he hates it, but he's allowing these products onto the market. So if they were outright frauds, that would never be happening, right? And how about Jamie Dimon? His firm, JP Morgan, settles $1 billion a day in cross-border transactions using blockchain technology. They've got their own digital coin called Onyx, and his firm's platform tokenizes assets for its institutional clients using blockchain technology, along with a whole lot of other crypto-related activities. So Jamie might say that he doesn't like it, but his company sure does. And Charlie Munger, may he rest in peace, along with Warren Buffett, have invested $500 million, $500 million, into Nubank. That is Brazil's largest digital bank with 67 million customers. And more than 2 million of those customers have bought digital assets via their bank accounts. They bought Bitcoin, Ethereum, Polygon, Uniswap, and other digital coins via their bank. A bank where one of their biggest investors is Warren Buffett. If he really hated crypto to the extent that he claims, why would he be investing in Brazil's biggest digital bank? By the way, regarding this person's conversation of my comparing automobiles to Bitcoin, I'm really not sure if I ever did that. But then again, is everyone behind the wheel in a cult? Here's the second question that I got. Rick, by far the most useful case for crypto is nefarious activity. It's the medium of exchange on the dark web, makes money laundering easier, is ideal for funding terrorism, romance scams, pump and dump schemes, great for cyber criminals involved in drug trafficking. for example, Silk Road and Alpha Bay, as well as child porn and murder for hire. It's also an excellent way to hide money from the government. What's the good use case again? Why should it be legal when it's really just greater fool theory of fraud? Why should humans invest in things that make it easier for people to do what most humans agree is immoral, like I mentioned above? Well, this writer has raised the issue that a lot of people raise, that crypto is really only good for illicit activities. That is a myth. I've been involved in crypto since 2012. I've dealt with people like this since the beginning. And to be honest with you, I'm getting pretty tired of the diatribes and the hand-wringing, all bolstered by vague accusations and wild claims. So here's my reply to this writer. You've made a lot of accusations. Let me just repeat them. Funding terrorism, romance scams, pump and dump schemes, drug trafficking, child porn, and murder for hire. You've made 12 accusations, so I've got one simple thing to say. Prove it. Show me the proof. Give me the evidence. Don't just recite what you've heard. Don't just repeat the claims of others who reflect your viewpoint. That is so common an error, it even has a name. It's called confirmation bias. Instead, show me the data. I'm willing to listen. If you can demonstrate to me that your facts are correct, that crypto is really being used by people to engage in murder for hire, then I'd like to see the facts. And if you can't produce the facts, then please consider that maybe, just maybe, your viewpoint is incorrect, and you really ought to consider adopting a new viewpoint when it comes to crypto. Murder for hire? Really? Hey, today is our last podcast of the year, anyway. Giving the team the time off as we celebrate New Year's weekend. I'll see you in the new year. Happy New Year. Wishing you a prosperous, healthy, and happy 2024. See you then.
The Truth About Your Future with Rick Edelman is sponsored by Charles Schwab. Seeking clarity in your financial journey? Schwab makes it easy for you to be an informed investor with transparent pricing, low cost, and no fee to work with a financial consultant. Schwab clearly explains their fees and helps you understand the common costs you can incur based on recommendations from your financial consultant. Visit schwab.com or swing by one of their 400 local branches to learn more. That's schwab.com.
Looking to add AI to your portfolio? Consider the Global X Robotics and Artificial Intelligence ETF, ticker BOTZ. This ETF invests in companies harnessing robotics and AI disruption across a range of sectors like industrials, healthcare, and more. Investing involves risk, including possible loss of principal. Technology companies can be affected by rapid product obsolescence and intense industry competition. Before investing, carefully consider the fund's objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and more in the full or summary prospectus at globalxetfs.com. Read carefully. Distributed by SEI Investments Distribution Company.
A longer lifespan means a longer retirement. Be ready.
This is The Truth About Your Future with Rick Edelman.